Okay, so today we're going to be solving systems of linear equations by graphing. This is your homework from the worksheet 3.1, Solving Linear Systems by Graphing. So let's start. I'm going to do two problems from this. I kind of have my tools out because I'm going to need to go between points and lines in order to solve this, and that's why I have my tools here. So let's take a look. Number 1 says solve each system by graphing. Classify each system as consistent or inconsistent, and then identify the solution. So, as we talked about in class, a system of linear equations is two or more linear equations together that have three possibilities. They either have one solution, they have no solution, or they have an infinitely many solutions. So let's go ahead and check out problem number 1. We're given two linear equations, y equals negative 5x plus 2 and y equals x minus 4. And we need to graph both of these. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm going to graph them in different colors. We'll start with purple, which is the best color. Okay, and I'm going to graph the first equation in purple. So I'm going to start with my y-intercept, which is 2, and put my point there. And then I'm going to use my slope, negative 5. So down 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and over 1. And now I have a line here. So let's go ahead and draw a line through that. I'm going to get my line tool out. Get purple line. Excellent. Okay. Okay, so now we have graphed our first line, y equals negative 5x plus 2. Adjust that a little bit. Okay, let's do the second line. We'll do the second best color, which is green. Okay. And we're going to graph this second line. Y equals x minus 4. So let's go down to negative 4. That's our y-intercept. And then our slope is a positive 1, so we should go up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1, up 1 over 1. Get out my line. And there we go. So now I've graphed both of these lines, and I need to figure out, do they have a solution? Is this system consistent or inconsistent? Consistent meaning it has at least one solution. So let's take a look. Well, a solution to a system is where the lines will cross at a point. And it does, they do cross right here. Okay, so here's where our lines cross. So our solution is the point 1, comma, negative 3. So really I kind of jumped ahead and did the last part of the instructions, which said identify the solution. And now we have to classify it as consistent or inconsistent. Well, since we have a solution, then we know that this is a consistent system. Okay, let's take a look at the next problem, number 3. And we're going to do the same thing. So we have two equations. First one is y equals 4. The second one is 3x minus 2y equals negative 2. Let's go ahead and graph that first equation in purple. Y equals 4. Well, y equals are always horizontal lines. So I'm going to go up to 4 on the y, put my dot, and then I'm going to draw a horizontal line. And you know what? Let's just use our line tool, since it's so much straighter. Okay, so here we have the line y equals 4, a horizontal line through the point y, where y is 4. Now let's go ahead and graph the second one. We're going to use green again for this one. Okay, but I cannot quite graph it yet until I put it into y equals mx plus b form. So maybe we'll do it over here actually. So we have 3x minus 2y equals negative 2. And I need to solve for y. So the first thing I'm going to do is subtract 3x from both sides. I get a negative 2y equals negative 2 minus 3x. And then I have to divide by negative 2 on all sides. So I have y equals negative 2 over negative 2 is a positive 1. Negative 3 over negative 2 is a positive 3 over 2 x. So if I think about y equals mx plus b, my 1 here is my b, that's my y-intercept, so that's where I'm going to put my first point. And then my slope is 3 over 2. So I'm going to go up 1, 2, 3, and over 2, 1, 2. I could also go in the opposite direction, down 3, 1, 2, 3, and to the left 2, 1, 2. And now I'm going to go ahead and draw my line. Whoops. Okay, so again, we need to figure out where do we have a solution, if any. Do our lines cross? And they do cross. Okay, so we have our lines crossing here. That is the point 2, 4. So our solution is 2, 4. Okay, and then because we have a solution, then we know that this is a consistent system. As always, if you have any questions, please see me or Mr. Daniels or any of the lovely math teachers here at the school. Enjoy doing your homework.